sea serpents to beautiful beasts, here are 8 strange, supposedly mythical creatures that turned out to be real, although maybe not in the way that you thought. Number 8, the Kraken. There are a lot of sea monsters that have been written about over the years, but none is more terrifying than the Kraken. Given to grappling entire ships with its long tentacles and prone to eating Official studies have been done on the alleged Chupacabra victims. Writer Benjamin Radford spent 5 years investigating the truth for his book in 2011, Tracking the Chupacabra. He came to the conclusion that the first eyewitness sighting was not fully credible because the woman who reported the first glimpse of a Chupacabra conflated her description with things she had seen in the movie Species. It was finally determined that the real culprit was likely a canid, like a coyote or a stray dog, with a bad case of mange. Raccoons with mange, which renders the creatures hairless and covered with crusty skin lesions, have also been pointed to as the real Chupacabra. So, sorry, but there's no goat sucker, just critters with bad skin and people with wild imaginations trying to scare everybody. Number 5, the Coelacanth. The Coelacanth wasn't ever really mythical or anything. It was a prehistoric creature known only from the fossil record. Scientists believed that this fish had gone extinct back. Tailed otter believe that the mermaid myth is as Christopher Columbus completely bought the story. Unfortunately, mermaids weren't quite what those sailors said they were. Today, experts believe that the mermaid myth is actually based on sightings of the manatee, or its Pacific cousin, the dugong. Manatees have the ability to tail stand, which means that they can bob around with their heads and front flippers above the water. They can also use their flippers almost like hands, holding objects and even using them to eat. Add to this the fact that they can turn their heads almost like a human being, and the recipe for one heck of a mistaken identity is complete. Columbus wrote that the mermaids he saw were not so beautiful as they were said to be, for their faces had some masculine traits. You might wonder how something like the manatee, which has also been given the very unsexy name sea cow, could be mistaken for a beautiful lady. But remember, the sailors were at sea for a very long time, and they were frequently issued large quantities of rum as part of their daily rations. Number 1, the unicorn. I know what you're thinking. The one-horned horse is still not a real thing. But check out one of the first accounts of the unicorn, a native of India that was described by Pliny the Elder in the 1st century BC. Are actually elongated teeth. Thanks for watching. Have you seen any